Gonna get in
Hey
here.
guys, I'm back, and I have my good friend Jim Stewart with me from the Chattanooga Audubon Society, and he's here today to let you know a little bit more about McClellan Island and answer those questions that you have about the island and why it's so special to us. Jim?
Thank you, Christina, our goat lady. I'm very happy to be here today on McClellan Island. This beautiful oasis in the middle of downtown Chattanooga was a gift from Robert McClellan to the Audubon Society in 1954. And since that time, the Audubon Society's kept that as a nature sanctuary, which means that it's full of natural things here, including invasive plants. And that's why we have Christina and her goats here. They've been chowing down on invasive plants. Last summer, we brought them back a couple weeks ago, and they're hard at work again right now. The island requires a lot of maintenance. It's in a very humid area. It's warm. It's on the river. Everything grows here. All the invasive plants just love it here. So it's a constant effort to keep those invasive plants out of here. And we're just thrilled to have the goats back again. Thank you, Christina, for
We're
bringing
glad
them.
to be here.
Yep. And I think Christina is the expert in telling you all about how the goats are cared for. We trust what she does. She does a fantastic job keeping them healthy and keeping Bayo, our guard dog, healthy. And we've got a great partnership here.
Yes, most definitely. Jim, what are some of the invasive plants that we have over here? I've had some people ask me, what are we trying to get rid of?
You're asking me a good question. We've even had arborists and foresters here who struggle to identify some of the plants here. So one of the worst is, of course, the privet,
Okay.
which is all over Audubon Acres, and privet stays green 12 months a year. It's constantly growing. We've got all kinds of English ivy, which the goats can eat somewhat,
Some, not
but
much.
sometimes their bellies get a little upset with too much of it, so we have to put a little herbicide down. And then there's all kinds of other stuff. I don't even know the names of some of these things, Christina.
What actually enticed you guys to get the goats over here? What made you guys want us to be here?
Well, we had a land management plan put together, and one of the key things was to have prescribed fire. And that worked very well at Audubon Acres, which is a 130-acre woodland. We tried it on McClellan Island, and nothing would burn. We had perfect weather conditions, but the English ivy is so resistant to fire that we just couldn't get any fire going, as well as some of the other invasive. So a number of people recommended we try goats. We contacted Christina, and I think within 48 hours we had a small herd of goats ready. So it's been a great, the goats are just so much fun. They're so goofy, but they do such a great job eating all this invasive stuff.
Yes, most definitely. And we enjoy the boat trip. Now, what are we looking to do futuristically as far as letting folks come over to the island? I know it's been closed all last year, and what is the Audubon Society's plan for the island?
Yeah, so what we did last year because we're trying to be very careful with the goats, we did close the island last summer. We had signs up that the island was closed due to maintenance. We have determined, based on how people have treated the animals at Audubon Acres, that we can have people back on the island. But we do need people to be respectful of the animals, and particularly do not try to feed them. They have natural forage here, which is more than sufficient for their diet. They could live out here indefinitely eating the invasive plants. So please, if you come to the island, don't feed the animals. Don't try to jump over the fence. Don't try to touch them. We've got an electric fence plus a orange construction fence around them. So please be respectful of the animals. If, however, you want to learn more about the animals and learn how to take care of them, we can put you through a training program, which Christina will lead, teach you everything you need to know to properly care for the animals, including how to feed them, how to get water up from the river, and we'd love to have more people volunteering to help with our goats here.
Yes, most definitely. How many hours did we spend over here last year, Jim?
My best guess was 500 volunteer hours on the island last year.
That's awesome.
That's primarily trail clearing, and also because of the way we use the electric fencing for the goats, we have to cut a path through this jungle every time we move the fence, and that could be several days worth of effort just to create a 600-foot perimeter for the goat fencing. So lots of work on the island. It's a good exercise. You get to paddle out to the island, spend a quiet day out here, and we encourage people to contact our office if you want to help out with trail maintenance or taking care of the animals.
Most definitely. We'd love to have as many people come and volunteer and help us out as we can. We also have another hidden gem some people may or may not know about, the main property. Jim, you want to tell us a little bit about that as well?
Well, the main property is called Audubon Acres. It was established in 1944 through a gift of Robert Sparks Walker. It's 130 acres in right off Gun Barrel Road. You can't imagine this oasis is just 10 minutes from the Hamilton Place Mall. It's got a beautiful mile-long stream that goes through it, which you're free to jump in or paddle in or float down. We have many activities there. Right now we have 3 different summer camps going on. We have a forest school during the year, field trips, special events all during the year. And it's just a wonderful place to visit. There's lots to do.
Yes, most definitely. Also, back on the island, we are going to be asking for a little help if you decide to come over and enjoy yourself on the island. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, we are a nonprofit. We receive no government funding from city, state, county, or the federal government. So everything is community funded. We have great donors. We have foundations that support us. We have some funding available through special programs. But we do ask for people who visit to please consider donating $5 a visit. That will help us keep the goats here and healthy. The goats don't take care of themselves. You know, it takes a lot of effort from Christina, her team, and volunteers to take care of the goats. We've got security fencing, we've got solar-powered security cameras out here. All this costs money, and if you could find a way to donate $5 when you make a visit here, or better yet, become a member. We have very reasonable yearly membership rates, and that information is all available on our website.
And what is that website?
ChattanoogaAudubon.org.
Okay. Well, guys, we thank you guys, and thank you, Jim, for coming on with us today. We are very thankful to work with the Chattanooga Audubon Society for now. I've been a part of the Audubon Society for 6 wonderful years.
Yeah.
And we have worked together on many other projects, but this has been the most rewarding project that I've ever done. Just the island's become just a private oasis for myself. It's very special to me. I want to see it grow, but in order to do that, we need the community's support. And so, guys, thanks, Jim, again for being on with us. And you guys follow along. We've got a whole lot more footage. We're going to show you guys how we actually water these guys here in just a moment. So stick around. Thanks, guys.